Yo, what's good, people? It's currently 5 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Monday, the 20th of May 2024. Welcome to another amazing episode of The Game, which is a free weekly financial literacy webinar where we cover stocks and crypto fundamentals and also have special guests. We've been running this webinar every single Monday, 8 p.m. till 9:30 UK time since what year, guys?
No, bro.
Since 2020.
Okay.
I mean, Ken's been tuning in for a few months, but yeah, since 2020. So this is our legacy show, and let's get into the intro. I'm sure Mr. Hardin and or Keish will be entering the Zoom any moment because they are at Crypto Mondays. Wait, why are they live on IG? One sec. Let me go raid the IG. Give me a second. Yo. Right, cool. So, Blockchain Sensei. I think I need to start zooming out, more on StreamYard. Doesn't show as clear. Anyway, Blockchain Sensei, we are the UK's leading Black and Asian owned Web3 solutions and financial literacy company. We solve all kinds of crazy problems in the crypto space. We provide Web3 solutions, including but not limited to connecting Web3 companies with investors, connecting Web3 companies with developers, and the correct marketing. We do 3 free webinars a week, Mondays, Fridays, Sundays, 8 p.m. plus. Fridays, we do NFTs, and Sundays, we do charts. And we do a weekly in-person event in Manchester called Create Tech every Wednesday, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. This is a weekly Web3 and AI workshop run by our subsidiary company, Shuriken Sounds. Superjoy.com/blockchain sensei for everything Blockchain Sensei, including our Telegram and the Zoom link to our free webinars. Not forgetting the dojo, the greatest monthly crypto subscription service in the world. You get access to pre-sales. You get access to 5 weekly calls. You get to view the behind the scenes to a 6-figure portfolio that we aim to grow to 7 figures within this bull run. Any questions, DM us, and I'll let you guys know anything you want to know. So, disclaimer, terms and conditions. All content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only, and it should not be considered as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, nor place any trades. Please always do your own work, guys.
Research.
Our content is intended and it should only be used for informational use only. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take professional advice from a professional advisor. Lanrai, are you a professional financial advisor?
No.
Any professional financial advisors? Alternatively, research and verify all and any information you may find on our show that you may wish to rely upon. Whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise, all investments come with what, guys?
Risk.
So please do your own what, guys?
Research.
No financial advisors in the house, but we got financial advisors near us, not in the house, not quite in the house, but like down the road. Yeah. So working in collaboration with several accredited advisors down the road, but they're not currently in the house. So, stop sharing screen. Here. Where is Mr. Harding? 1 second, let me give him a call. Because I am not physically at Crypto Mondays, I'm in Manchester. 1 second, guys.
Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? It is, yeah.
Okay, guys. So we're supposed to be doing this with Crypto on Mondays. I'm not sure what's going on in London. So let's freestyle. Let's take some immediate Q&As and or alpha. Alex Codling, you've always got something cooking up. What are you looking at? Are you taking any profits? Are you scaling in? I'm scaling into AI, I can't lie. I've got FOMO right now.
Only thing I'm looking to scan into is WorldCoin.
The only thing, really?
Yes.
Why are you
potentially Ton?
Why are you so bullish on WorldCoin? Tell me.
I'm not. I mean, I haven't got a position in it yet. I haven't taken a position in it yet. It's one I'm looking to add to. But I'm pretty much all in already. So I've got limited capital. But I'm looking to maybe cut some stuff that I've still got hanging around from last cycle to fund the WorldCoin buy.
What are you just trying to ride the AI narrative? Oh, 1 second, guys. 1 second, I've got a call from Dom. 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm back. Yeah, they're having technical problems. Everyone's fighting over the Wi-Fi. Sorry, WorldCoin. Enlighten us. I understand one of the narratives is obviously, the Open AI CEO Sam originally founded it.
Yeah.
And people scan their eyes and then get what, $200 to $500 or something like that.
Yeah. So when they originally released it, they PR'd it obviously totally wrong, because as soon as they come out saying, "Oh, we can scan your irises, we'll give you money," everyone's like, "What the fuck am I going to do that for?" Sort of thing. But what they should have done is, obviously, I mean, if you look into the weeds of it, I'm pretty sure they can't give away your data on your iris and blah blah blah. Not to say that they will, or they won't, but it's also a matter of fact that with a lot of AI and AGI to come, we're not going to know who's human and who's not. So technically, you're going to need like a digital ID, if that makes sense. Not if that's I know that's probably not a good thing in a lot of people's eyes. I mean, personally, I don't think digital IDs are going to be a good thing, but I see WorldCoin being their go-to kind of first option.
Fair enough. Now, have you got a render bag? That's something that
No, I haven't.
Like 1% to 2%.
I haven't got render. I'm holding Kudos instead.
What's Kudos?
It's a micro cap compared to render. It's cloud computing, AI, something else. Michael.
Wait, what coin is this? What's TU? What's this? Pardon me again. Sorry, guys. Start some chicken. What's your it's financial navigator, is it? Is it financial underscore navigator? Let's have a look at your dive. How far do I have to scroll? Let's go. Attention, crypto and cloud computing enthusiasts. I've just taken a deep dive into Kudos and I'm blown away by its potential to revolutionize the industry. With its experienced team, strategic partnerships, and cutting-edge tech, Kudos is poised to become a leader in decentralized cloud computing. But don't just take my word for it. Head over to the official Kudos website and explore the project for yourself. But while you're there, don't forget to join the vibrant community channels and connect with like-minded individuals. So what are your thoughts on Kudos and the future of decentralized cloud computing? All right. Exciting. So go on. Do you want to explain? Since you wrote it. It's true. Largest privately owned data center and cloud migration business. Shit. You see. A wealth of knowledge and expertise in cloud computing. Okay. Partnerships. Kudos is partnered with a leading web team. I wonder to what capacity, including AMD and Intel. Backers, Blockchain Gaming Alliance, Animoca Brands, Borderless, Outlier Ventures. All right. What's the market cap again? Yeah? I was actually looking at WorldCoin. Okay. All righty. This looks fun, and most of the liquidity is still on DEXs. It's on Cosmos, right? Osmo is Cosmos, right? I don't know much about that ecosystem. Oh yeah, so Osmos, Osmo or Osmosis is the DEX. Atom is the coin, and Cosmos is the ticker. Bloody hell, crypto is confusing, isn't it? That must have sounded like Chinese to somebody else. Yeah. Ah, you got some baskets land right. They look like some good baskets land right. You know, your boy just has a pack of biscuits. And... Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the YouTube layout. Okay. I like the fact. I love it when something's got strong fundamentals and most of the trading volumes on DEXs. That means average resale doesn't even know yet. KuCoin early. mean, it's even on crypto.com. And it is on Binance. See, when you see these kind of pairs against BTC, no, but look how the price action and the market cap action are vastly different. So this for me is a bit scary because that means that they were just printing coins. Look, when the price was the highest up here. Okay, let's just take this date, right? 21st of March. Let's just take this date, March 2021, right? The price was just under 8 cents. Again, that's March 2021, or 31st of March 2021. 31st of March 2021. The market cap was only 38 million. So the price was like 7x what it currently is, but the market cap was half or less than half. Does that make sense? They just printed loads of coins in that time. Did you consider that one, Alex? But yeah, I don't like that. Can I have that? I basically don't. I just don't like it when the market cap price with the market cap action and the price action is too different, because it just tells me Bookie tokenomics. This and this look like separate charts. You know what I mean? Whereas a good example, like, let's just take Uniswap. This one's fine. I mean, they do print coins, but not that crazy. So look, price, market cap, that's fine. Look how it's almost the same. Any other coin, top 100, I'll do a random one, yeah. I don't know nothing about this. IOs. Let's see if they got a beaky one. All price, market cap. There's looking hyper leveraged. Don't know what's going on there. Yeah. Let's take some Q&As, because obviously we're supposed to be with Crypto Mondays, but doesn't seem like they can connect. I think everyone else is fine for the Wi-Fi over there. See, this is why I should move to Manchester, because the Wi-Fi is better here. In London, everyone's scrapping for the Wi-Fi. You know, I mean, the money. Fair enough. Right, so let me. So, Alex, what sectors are you most bullish on? Are you on the whole omni-chain RWA, gaming, AI. Where you
I
just
think memes are going to slap.
me boying it to the moon.
I think memes are going to be the big shocker.
Why is that, Alex?
Just because no one knows how to value attention. And meme coins, the ultimate attention seeking assets. Like you look at Bonk, like they've actually got like real world asset use, so now they're trying to price it. Whereas if you look at Whiff, like it's literally just attention, and Whiff has now become bigger than Bonk in what a much shorter time frame.
Yeah.
So I think the bigger memes or memes that catch a lot of attention.
Like it's crazy how Dog with Hat has $2.7 billion invested in it. But Bonk's like $1 billion behind. But this is the one that should be leading the way. Should be. Yeah, because it was on the Solana phones and they were doing so much biz dev. There's like entire Solana games. Mate. That's the funny part. Yeah, I know. That frog is funny, mate. You know what? I'm gonna leak something for you guys. I agree. Like, bro, you with the confidence.
You don't read
No,
Blockchain. 78 billion.
wow. I like your take. Say again. Mm. Yes, yes, I did the disclaimer. Don't worry. Well, guys, and I still swear by it, right? And I trade it. This is the thing. If you believe, if you're going to trade it, oh my God, Omnicat's only a 12 million market cap. One absolute bargain. Oh my, this is so cheap. Oh my God, I've got FOMO right now. Like, I literally want to just go buy more Omnicat. There's, there's absolutely no reason for this. These guys go hard. Look at this. I have no fear. This is my biggest meme coin holding, and I have no fear. But yeah, if you're gonna trade it, you trade your meme coins. All they ever think about is how do I get more cat. So they're always innovating, always active. Anyway, so besides Omnicat, oh sorry, it was oh yeah. So besides Omnicat, let me just iterate. Look at this. The first omni-chain meme coin. It exists on seven. Look at all the chains. Look at all those chains. Yeah. One sec. I'll get into the other ones in a sec. Look at all the liquidity. Solana, ETH, USDT. Um, anyway, yes, but I didn't hold for as long as I should have. But yeah, let me tell you what other memes I like. I like Any Innie. This is my second biggest holding. So it's the first multi-chain dog. No, it's multi-chain, mate. Omnicat is omni-chain. Do you understand? The first omni-chain dog. Look how many chains again. FTM. And you know what I like? Yeah, these guys banged it on marketing because they've got like 10 different telegrams, even an Indonesian and a Spanish one and stuff. And they've got like a Chinese one. So when they go on raids, it goes crazy. And it follows the AI narrative. Look at the ticker, mate. It says AI. It's not financial advice, but the ticker says AI. People buy this is YOLO, bro. Say again. Exactly. Like I'm looking to load up heavy in Omnicat and any. I believe both of them can do 10, 12x. Or if you know about Myro, you know about Myra. That's Myro's wife. You go. You know about Myra. Yeah, you want a bit of Myra. Look at this. He's the first. Come on, she's a cute little shizzy with black fur. Come on, come on. This is so funny. Oh yeah, yeah, I killed it on. Yeah, yeah. Should have bought more on the sort on that dip. Should have been greedier. That's fearful. 50. He means 50K in magic internet money. That, yeah, 50K turbo, not not anything else. Oh man, let's take some. Oh my God, no way! They actually made it. They actually made it. I'm not gonna lie. I lost all faith. I did not think.
Ninja, you do not know the headache we have been through. We have
are downstairs in the basement where
yeah,
there's not much
technical
Wi-Fi.
difficulties with Wi-Fi, but we've sorted something out. We are situated, so we are going to have some incredible speakers, and talk a little bit about IWA and Deepin, and explore a little bit about what's been happening today with Crypto Mondays. We had an incredible panel, and yeah, we're going to be getting into it. So very much so excited, and yeah, I know Ninjas. You've been with Ninja, but don't worry, Ninja. We are here. All right,
Oh, I'm
we're
gonna
here.
do it because I had to freestyle.
So yeah, but yeah. So give us 2 secs. We've got Dom running around getting our first speaker, and then we'll go from there. So looking forward to it, and yeah, we're in the building. We're in the building. Lots of technical difficulties, but we're in the building. So Ninja, how's it going, man? Good. Very good, man. Good to hear, man. Everything's good over here as well.
Where's Mr. Harding? Where's he hiding?
Oh, he was at another event. You know, Mr. Harding's always at different events. Every day he's at least 2 or 3. So he was at about 2 today, I believe. Maybe 3, one that I might not know about. So yeah, that we'll be with him. He'll be with us shortly. He's just running from that event and shooting off here. So we'll see him in a sec. So yeah, but yeah, guys. I mean, the conversation has been absolutely fire. I won't lie to you. Yeah, today the conversation has been absolutely fire. We've had really incredible speakers, very knowledgeable. RWA deep in that space is very fresh, very new. It's a very young space. It's only been about even those terminologies have only been about for 18 months or so. And I think there's really a lot of huge advancements that we see going on in the background in the industry on an enterprise level. And that's what I think is the interesting part, because if we're talking about global adoption, we have to talk about the enterprises, and we have to talk about enterprise level business, right? RWA at the moment, and we covered, a report with RWA.xyz. If you guys want to check that out, you can find that on our YouTube. And there's lots of really interesting things bubbling up in the industries, but the main industries that we're seeing lots of action are in the industrial sectors, and also in the farming and agricultural sectors. So I think that there's a lot of really interesting use cases that I think we can get to explore a little bit today, and then basically go from there. So yeah.
Okay. Well, it's quite busy at this event. All the panelists seem to have big groups of people around them, so they don't really want to leave.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna grab them.
You're
That's
gonna
fine.
grab them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab them.
Keisha's gonna try to grab people. Oh, okay. What you've been telling everyone?
Talk about RWA.
Oh.
Talk about how interesting it is.
Okay, yeah, it was really interesting, today's actual panel. So it was mainly, if you guys want to see the whole panel, watch it back. You can watch it on Blockchain Sensei Instagram. I streamed the whole thing, and I've also posted it on there as a live stream, so you can rewatch it if you want. It's nearly an hour long, but it's really interesting. There was one of the COO and founders of Kudos, a lady from Outlier Ventures, who was talking a lot about artwork and real world asset documents that they've released and what they're focusing on. And who else was there? Oh, a guy from Consensus who is in charge of the MetaMask. I think he was more on the community side of things, but he was talking about the MetaMask or in general wallets integrating like the real world, being able to hold like real world asset tokens, like tokenized real world assets in the wallets, and how they're working on that side of things. So yeah, that was really cool. So that's
we literally, before you and Keish come back, we were literally talking about Kudos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did a deep dive on my page, and Ninja was just looking through it, showing everyone.
Yeah, they are good. They seem very knowledgeable in the space, and Kate, one of the guys that organizes Crypto Mondays, is also working with Kudos, so they've got a big collaboration there as well. Yeah, that's where we are. I think we're going to try to find someone to chat to. Ninja, what you've been talking about, what you've been doing with everyone?
Me and Mr. Financial Navigator had a non-financial advice elongated conversation about meme coins. All the best.
Oh.
Brett.
Oh, one of the questions today in the panel was in regards to how much AI should affect, especially in artwork, how much AI should affect the price and the ownership rights to artwork. Like if it's someone asked the question of whether the creators' rights to the artwork should be less if they use more than 30% of AI within the work. So that was quite interesting. And then in regards to artwork specifically, they mentioned that there's some protocols being created right now, which not only obviously verify specific pieces of artwork that especially artwork which has very long lineage of being, passed around different owners, but more also verifying artwork in the sense of, let's say, in lending it to different museums and different places. For example, if you got artwork that was being lent to from London to, let's say, Hong Kong, verifying that the piece that left London is the same piece of artwork that arrived in Hong Kong, that nothing happened to it on the way there, and it wasn't forged or nothing like that. So that was the lady from Outlier Ventures, actually, that she was saying that's something that they've heavily been looking into and getting interested in.
Nice.
So yeah, and then they were also saying about meme coins, specifically more on the side of whether a better way of adoption for real world asset digitalization would be to start with tokenization, to start with obviously digital based artwork instead of physical artwork. And yeah, so that was a big conversation on the panel.
Yeah, sounds like a lot.
Sounds like a lot. It was
Is
very
it
good.
is it like one or two standouts that you're like, yeah, these guys were mad special?
What, from the panelists?
Yeah.
I think I was excited for the guy from MetaMask, but he didn't really talk too much. It was mainly the lady from Outlier Ventures that spoke the most, because I feel like the things that she had to say were the easiest to understand to like the general public, I guess, or people that are not so clued up on all the mechanisms of DPINs. I think they touched on the DPINs a little bit, but not majorly. And obviously, like with the decentralized infrastructure stuff, with the DPINs, they just kind of spoke a little bit about the kind of using computing power from other sources to power a company that doesn't have the resources that it needs for certain like protocol to run certain protocols or certain systems. So yeah, it's more like the DPIN stuff was more about lending and sharing resources and power to allow protocols to run better. That's what they spoke about on that side.
Nice. Oh, I can't
So
lie. I'm not missing.
You guys have no interviews today. I think he's just trying to get someone, but it seems like all the panelists got a lot of people around them, so it's difficult to get to them.
Ninja, has there been any stocks that you've been looking at?
No, I sold all my Snapchat stock on the pump. Coinbase.
What about your PayPal?
Coinbase and PayPal. That's it. PayPal. I'm
Still stuck in the PayPal.
Huh?
Okay, guys, are we ready? We actually have an interview.
Yeah.
Hello.
Please come sit around here.
Sit around.
No problem
Okay,
at
no
all.
problem.
No problem at all. So, guys, we have got Vinay, which is the CEO of Materium, he's very, very knowledgeable individual. I'm quite excited for this one. His platform is very much so an all-rounder. They're tokenizing everything that you can imagine. So let me just pull up their website real quick. So we can share it with you guys.
So he was the moderator on today's panel.
Yes, exactly that. But what I love is that his platform is an all-rounder. They're doing watches, they're doing gold, they're doing properties, anything that you can tokenize. That's what they're doing. So let me share my screen quickly. Okay, cool. So this is Ethereum, as you can see here. There you go, boom. They cover a wide range of different things, which is what I love, as you can see here. Even tokenizing wine, which we're going to get into. So the CEO will be with us very shortly, and we'll be able to ask him as many questions as we want, get very much so in depth, and get a good understanding of this platform. I've seen a lot of real-world asset tokenizations platforms working in the automobile industry as well. Some companies here today have had, partners like Volvo, for example, and I know that they're very much so ahead of the curve when it comes to technological advancements. So and integration. So it's very interesting to see adoption of blockchain technology in this way, and it's quite refreshing. So even fashion, sneakers, luxury goods, etc. Very much so all around. So yeah, it's going to be exciting to be able to ask as much questions as you want and get a little bit more in-depth knowledge on what's happening behind the scenes with Materium. But yeah, it's very, very, very interesting platform. But yeah, Dom, what did you think of his speech? Because he done an incredible talk as well.
He did a talk at the end.
Yeah.
So he's got so much experience, and he's been in the game since the 90s.
Yeah.
He was in the blockchain development kind of community from the 90s.
Yeah.
So he's seen a lot of projects trying the idea of decentralization, but unfortunately failing because they didn't have a lot of the structures and systems that they needed for decentralization to happen properly on the
and backing as well.
and backing.
I mean, I'm sure he's going to have incredible stories about when the players in the game actually came in.
Yeah.
And that's really
There it
exciting.
is.
Hello. Hi there, Vinay.
Where do I sit?
Oh, come sit right here next to me. We've got the camera facing this way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We've got a couple people on the Zoom and then also streaming to YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's have a backup recorder.
That's good.
The audio.
Ready to go.
This is the problem.
Amazing.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Pleasure to connect. Pleasure to meet you. We have Vinay here, CEO of Materium, and it'll be really, really interesting to delve deep within your rich knowledge and understanding because you've been in the space for a very long time. You've done an incredible talk at the end, delving really deep into your experiences. Could you share with us a little bit about that, just for everyone here, a little bit about your experiences and what was it like in the early stages of RWA and blockchain technology, and how has it been to watch it grow and flourish into the space that it has been, even though it's very young still? It's very much so had lots of different phases and stages and advancements, and it must have been very exciting to be a part of that and see the growth and see the changes as well.
Yeah, I mean, so I started out in, working with cryptography as a technology in the mid 1990s. First big project was 97. Went on to work for two governments. I've really had a lot of exposure to this stuff over the years. My core takeaway is this. Ethereum in the sort of 14, 15, 16 period had a very clear vision, which was integration into the financial system and large-scale, heavy push on real assets.
Yeah.
There was no real notion that there was any kind of asset in crypto other than tokens for chains and real-world assets. And that was basically it. It was tokens for chains and it was real-world assets, and that was all we really thought about. Then in 2018, you got the ICOs. And as the ICOs started to explode and everything really, really began to get ICO flavored, it became apparent that people were trying to create new kinds of property on chain.
Yeah.
Right? I remember, you got that, you got the early work on NFTs, then you got the explosion of NFTs, then you got DeFi. And all of this stuff these were classes of property that did not exist in the real world, had no legal representation. And in most cases, unfortunately, as it turns out, had no value because they would go up and then they would explode and then they would come back down.
Yeah.
And they would go up and they would explode and then come back down. So that period from basically 2018 until now, I think of as being basically the lost years.
Exactly.
Right? Crypto really didn't get the attention that it deserved from government. So what you got was a bunch of hostile knee-jerk nonsense from the state.
Yeah.
And it's only now that the governments have basically recovered from the panic of COVID and the stress that put on their systems, that they're getting around to figuring out how to regulate the technologies in ways which make the technologies useful to society.
That's true. Yeah.
Right? I would say that crypto has been pretty destructive socially for the last few years because it's basically been running wild, and you've had endless amounts of malfeasance and troublemaking on chain.
Yeah, we call it the Wild Wild West.
Wild
right?
Wild West,
Yeah.
right? And it turns out that that's also been so good for society or for crypto. So now you're getting, EU MiCA and the European, which is the European Union play. In the UK, you've got Electronic Trade Documentation Act. You've got before that all the work from the UK Jurisdiction Task Force, the Digital Dispute Resolution Rules.
Yeah.
All of these are the kind of enabling technologies to enable crypto to get into mainstream society successfully. And the reason that stuff has been held up and this kind of supportive legislation has taken such a long time to be here, the enabling legislative frameworks have taken a long time to get into place, is because of COVID.
Yeah.
So the scene has basically had 3 years where the governments were more or less shut down for this kind of long-range thinking.
Definitely.
And in those 3 years, you got in this wild, wild west environment. It's been really bad for the space. People have lost their respect for crypto.
Definitely.
The idea that crypto was meant to be an environment where no fraud was possible, man, that's lost.
Yeah, 100%.
How do we get it back?
Definitely. And yeah, I think that's very much so valid. I mean, we've seen a lot happen in the space, and if you look at the backers of the space as well, they've lost a lot of capital due to the improper systems in place. I feel like when it comes to Web3 as a whole, it's very much so tech focused, but not so much business focused. And we're seeing a lot in the space where there's a huge need for the right systems and that can be put in place to catch up to where we are today in our society and in our world. And yeah, I think that that's a huge problem that needs to be solved. Yeah. And yeah, can you tell us a little bit about your story and what got you interested in the space? Because everyone has their rabbit hole moment. Everyone has a really interesting way that they found blockchain technology. For myself, it was I was able to see early stages of blockchain technology adopted and used by companies like Walmart and companies like Gatwick for tracking and tracing flights, etc. And that was my first instance of understanding how very important the data side of blockchain technology is. So I was kind of glad that I got an understanding of how important it is from an infrastructure perspective rather than a crypto perspective. And then the crypto stuff came later. I was a bit like, what's this going on? I saw a lot of multi-level scheme, rubbish. And I saw a lot of really good things as well from a technology perspective. What was it like for you when you first found out about blockchain technology and delved into the space?
So, I mean, for me, the space didn't start with blockchain, right? I was paid 100% in digital cash for a year in 99, 2000.
Wow.
Yeah, right. So for me, when I saw Bitcoin come around, it was like, oh, this again. But now it's decentralized. That's a good idea, right?
Yeah.
And then I took a look at Bitcoin and I looked at how Bitcoin was governed, right? It's like, okay, so it's basically a free software project. So governance is very much anarchy. But then you also have this idea that it's producing a libertarian currency. So anarchist self-organization for the production of the software, but then what the software operates to produce is a hardcore libertarian product. This is never going to work.
Yeah.
The political distinctions between free software, loose consensus anarchism, and what we've got going on here, this is such a huge split that it's going to cause huge problems in innovation. They're not going to be able to innovate for political reasons. So I saw that and I'm like, okay, I need another horse, right? And then I hear the word smart contract. And at that point, I'm like, I have not heard anybody talking about smart contracts in about 10 years.
Yeah.
That's back too. And I'm like, that's my horse.
Yeah.
And I went and I got into the Ethereum Foundation, and I've been basically an Ethereum guy ever since.
Interesting.
So that's where we are. I noticed they're poking me to go and do the other call. So one more question, and then I'll go and do the other guys.
Yeah, I mean, tell us about Ethereum, I would say.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, so 2017, it's really obvious that we're going to wind up with a huge real-world asset thing that has to happen on the blockchain, and that all of the problems of doing that are legal problems. That's what we're going to have to do, is we're going to have to figure out the legals. So I figure I'm going to take one for the team, and I'm going to go talk to the lawyers. And so I take one for the team, and I spend 5 years talking to the lawyers, and over that time period, we figure out how to get 170 countries connected together using pre-existing international treaties to the blockchain. So you wind up using pre-existing international treaties and international legal norms, and you can then lash an NFT as a transferable contractual right or a set of contractual rights in a way that courts recognize. And because you've now got this bridge between contract law and blockchain, you can then configure any kind of different property using different kinds of contracts. Because once you've gotten the link between the blockchain and the contract law then gives you the ability to connect to anything that can be defined by legal contract.
Exactly.
So we kind of solved the general case, because you kind of have to with Ethereum, because it's programmable. Solving specific cases is not smart. You have to solve the general case. We solved the general case, and then the application domain that we chose was RWA, because it was the obvious biggest need. But actually, we can do basically any legal operation that anybody wants to do anywhere on the chain. It's just a case of configuring the legal and the technical contracts together.
Yeah, exactly. Interesting.
Very good talking.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated for your time.
Very welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
No problem at all.
I think
There we go. Legendary conversation. Now I gotta go and shoot and grab another person. So Dom, please warm everyone up for me, please.
I'll warm them up for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have fun, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for your time. Okay, so we got our first guest, a major guest. What did everyone think about him and then his platform? Any comments or any questions? Well, don't know if we can answer any questions about the platform, but
we can definitely talk about him. 100%.
You can definitely talk about
Let me
him.
grab this. I need this.
Okay.
Only question I had, so I just had quickly looked at his site and whatnot. How is he finding like the legislation in the UK currently? Do you know at all?
Oh.
To be honest with you, mate, he's not in the UK doing it. RWA is not in the UK. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's why I asked the question, because I'd be surprised if he actually was based in the UK.
Yeah, no, he's not. I know.
No, definitely not.
From what he said earlier on, he said that what he thinks is going to happen is there's going to be good things coming out of the UK, hopefully soon. There's been a big fuss with the Brexit situation and the way the government has behaved and reacted to it, and that's affected a lot of crypto and financial legislation. This is actually what he said in his talk. But then he thinks that what's going to happen is eventually the government's going to kind of do something good with it and get out of this, like, right, it's enough of this nonsense, let's get serious and get something good done. What he mentioned was that he's seen talks about blockchain being used in the shipment industry, mainly international shipments of goods between continents, like intercontinental shipments of big quantities of goods, which will be very needed and, if done well, revolutionize the industry. Apart from that, I don't know what else he thinks about it. Cool. Ninja, do you want to jump in and do a bit more of your memes or stocks updates?
Yeah. Why not?
Go, gang.
So let me
Nice.
call it out right now. Yeah, my biggest meme coin position Oh, okay.
Oh, Chris! Michael?
Who is it? Who is it? I can't see the face yet. Oh,
How's it going? Mate, Mike, why aren't you here, bro? Walking around London doing nothing.
I'm a little bit lost around Shoreditch. I'm not
He's
gonna lie
trying to
to you.
get here.
It's like one of those like, it's one of those like POV like drunk on a pub crawl things.
He's
I'm
not fighting
trying to figure out which left turn it is.
How you doing, Mike, with the classic glasses, eh?
Come on, the networking glasses. Come on.
They never fail you. It's been a good day today, yeah?
Oh, mate, if you saw the chat, it's been a good day. It's
Good
been
day.
a good day.
Love to hear it.
Like Pokemon. But yeah, I'll let you carry on with the interview.
All right, then. Bro, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Tell people a little bit about yourself, and then we'll talk about Deacon.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Conrad Young. I'm the co-founder of Athena Labs, which is a Web3 growth agency. We work with layer one blockchains, exchanges, deep in projects, RWA projects, pretty much anything across the board that wants to grow and develop their products and develop their community.
Okay.
Yeah, very excited to be here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think today it's been an incredible day. I mean, what have you thought about today and the talks? The panel was just absolutely incredible.
I thought the panel was really, really great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Vinay is such a wise voice as well in this space. He talks in a different way to most people because he's been around for such a long time. I think
We
it's
just
really
had Vinay.
carries across the ages. You just have Vinay.
We just had Vinay, and it was just
He's unreal.
He's just
He
unreal.
talks
Yeah.
about like, oh yeah, back in the 1990s when we were doing cryptography, and I was like 5 years old in the 1990s.
It was like-
and this guy was.
It was like, when smart contracts came about, and I knew about it 10 years ago, I was just like, wow, incredible individual.
It
really
kind of feels
cool.
like he's flexing on us, but at the same time,
It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Incredible.
Yeah, but no, I'm really glad that these events are happening now. And what Vinay was saying is essentially very true, which is that RWAs, real world assets, they were always the plan for crypto, and we finally got back there. We've finally come full circle. We've got through the NFT malarkey, everything the DeFi brought us, but we finally got back to that mission of actually combining the real world with blockchain. We're now talking to the banks, we're talking to the big players, we're bringing it into the mainstream. And it's funny, I think, that people complain about it so much because as much as I think there are a lot of things that could go wrong, as long as we got the right people at the helm, I think this is how we finally bring blockchain to the mainstream, and I'm very, very excited for it.
I agree, because I was speaking about RWA and just saying that it's an enterprise level play here, right? And if you want global adoption, you have to bring in the bigger players that have the millions of user base that they can bridge into it, right? And for me, the entry point doesn't really matter as long as the onboarding process makes sense. And I think that with the space that we're in today, we're very early, man. We're so early, even though we have Vinay, who's been in the space for so many years. He was baby on the doorstep early, right?
Yeah.
We are toddler dribbling everywhere early.
We are.
So it's really incredible to be in the space and get a really interesting understanding of positioning. But for us, we've been reading so much reports, and we've seen the little slight nudges here, put Bitcoin on your balance sheet from very large institutional players, which have more money than Bitcoin. I'm talking like trillions in assets under management, multiple firms with that level of capital, nudging Bitcoin. And that happened around 2020. And from that day, we knew, okay, this is where the institutional, or even at least the big brands and things started. And then Ford released their first patent and whatnot for the NFTs. Then Facebook did it. Then it just firing off, everyone just literally patenting their own NFTs, patenting their own quote unquote metaverses, etc. And I think it's really incredible to be able to be just watching it as it grows and builds, because I think as contributors to the space, I feel like it's such a blessing to be able to impact the industry and take it into whatever direction you want. And I know that you wear a lot of hats because you work in blockchain. We work in every industry. So how do you feel about the space, and what direction do you feel like it's being steered into?
Yeah.
And what direction do you think it should be steered into?
Yeah. Perhaps I'll answer this question from a kind of marketing perspective, because that's my focus on my business, and I guess what I'm an expert on. Essentially, I think that we talk about the blockchain space going into the mainstream and like people actually coming into contact with it, and it's these points of contact that are the most important, because for a lot of people, point of contact for crypto has been their mate saying that they made like a few $100 off this meme coin, or they got scammed here, or this crazy funny monkey picture, did some numbers or something like that, just like silly stuff.
Oh yeah.
But what we're going to start seeing soon is, because of RWA and Deepin especially, the point of contact is going to come in people's normal everyday lives. Blockchain is going to be in your car. It's going to be in your fridge. It's going to be tracing and tracking everything around you in the places that it makes sense, at least. And that means that when I explain this concept to my dad, who's like late 60s or something, has always kind of laughed at what I do. He's finally said, like, okay, I get it. There's actually a point in that. That's really nice. And I think, I guess circling back to how this affects marketing as well, is that it's going to become normalized, and it's going to be something that normal people can appreciate, and thus the way that we grow and the way that we bring awareness to it is also going to become much more, I think, traditional as well. And a lot of the normal kind of Web2 marketing channels and ways we grow products there, be they TV ads, more kind of traditional print media, the normal kind of paid ad media that you see on Facebook and Instagram. That'll also be a place where you see crypto more and more and more. And eventually, eventually Web3 marketing won't be a thing. It'll just be called marketing.
Definitely. But I think, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you see your client base being more Web2 companies looking to get into crypto, or Web3 companies looking for adoption into everything?
I think actually it's kind of neither. It's Web3 companies just wanting to grow and capture more of the Web3 market, which is so big now, because so many normal people are part of it. It's not like hunting for little diamonds in the rough. Not trying to grow your DGen audience. It's just getting more and more normal people within Web3 before, I suppose, finally coming to that latter point about actually becoming mass adopted as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so you feel like it's still a bit early for a lot of the Web3 companies to be focusing on the bigger market. It's still within the crypto market, the native crypto market.
I think it depends on what stage you're at, really.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, essentially, the biggest web blockchain companies in the world now are thinking about that. It's going to be a challenge, but that's where the sweet spot's going to be. That's what's going to be really exciting. Michael's now joined the room, I see.
Yeah.
And he's brought a banging suit as well.
He's always got a banging suit, Mike. Hey,
Come on. I just,
how you doing, bro?
Oh yeah, the camera's there.
Okay, enough. That's enough. We're gonna get striked.
I think I'm probably just a ghost. Guys, thank you so much for bringing me on.
Thank you.
When next event? Can we try this up?
Question.
Because I've just had some very interesting conversations with a game studio called Gunzilla. They have a game called Off the Grid.
Yeah.
It's about to come out on PlayStation 5 and Xbox.
Yeah.
They're looking for a venue and some people to games test.
Very cool. I think Godzilla might have been on a Twitter space we did recently. So that's very cool. Okay.
So the synergies.
Beautiful. Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. Nice.
Let's go.
Let's jump on the call about that, actually. Yeah.
Defo.
Guys, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
See, this is literally how we do business.
This is how you do. That's business right there.
You talk to someone, and then you talk to someone, and you go, "Yeah, we want to do this with you." That's it.
Done.
And then the money comes in.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
That's how business
There we
is
go.
done.
How's it been? Fill me in on what I've missed.
We've got to be a bit quiet,
You
Mike.
need to be a bit
We've got
quieter.
studio-
Your
we've got-
level
Got
of
shared
speaking-
studio.
The level of
Shared
speaking
studio
is
space.
too loud.
Studio right there through the wall. Anyway, we were here for us.
It was really incredible, Really, if you guys want to have a look at the panel, go on our Instagram.
Yeah, please rewatch
We've
it.
done an incredible live of it on Instagram, and it was just everyone was saying the right things, and it was just refreshing because it wasn't tomfoolery that you normally hear in the space.
It was
There
people
was-
actually knowledgeable.
There was a small amount of tomfoolery, I heard, but not a lot.
Anybody shilling their products?
No one
No?
chilling, everyone talking about innovation, about what's happening in the space, where they should go, what you should do, the technological advancements. It's been incredible, man. It really wasn't distasteful today. It was really incredible, and I feel like there's really a lot of incredible use cases. But what we've been saying today, and I think this is the narrative, is that RWA is where global adoption will come from.
Yeah, because people will be unaware that they're even using
blockchain
tokenized
technology
objects.
because it's just behind the scenes, and then they're going to be forced to have to use it. It's
Very
linked.
interesting.
It's linked into your IOT. It's linked into your Wi-Fi. It's connect. It's.
I want to say some things based on what I've just learned in the last hour.
But
don't
is it
know-
going to be
I don't-
accurate?
It'll be accurate. I've had 2 glasses of wine.
But are you gonna?
I don't know. I don't know if it will jeopardize relationships.
Oh, don't say it then.
Let me think.
Anyway, it's
Oh.
after 9 o'clock now, so let's get people questions.
It's after our bedtime.
It's,
I kind of want to turn off the live and just tell you.
okay.
We're gonna.
We'll,
all right.
we'll get onto that.
We'll get into that, and then
Any last
we'll-
comments from anyone? Any questions
There you
coming from
go.
the audience?
No, not
There
turn
you
off
go.
the stream. They can listen, but
Right.
just
Okay, all right.
turn off the live so that
Cool.
it's not recorded on YouTube.
Cool.
About to say.
Yes, Mike. All right then. Any questions, guys? Alex had a cool one. I can see your names, right? You can't hide from me, so I'm gonna have to ask. Dabem, unmute, please, my friend. Dabem. Is Dabem here with us? Okay, cool. Alex Codling, I know you said something earlier. Any other questions? Because I know we had a little chat about the UK and regulations. Any other questions?
Not really questions, but one thing that I'm thinking, I mean, goes back to what I was talking about with Ninja earlier.
Yeah.
I think the real world assets / deep in stuff like will really get going next cycle when you see like big capital come in. And I think that the meme coins will bring the capital this cycle to push us to highs that obviously we haven't seen.
I mean, you know how we are, man. We know that there's bullshit. We know that there is. I mean, it's a fact. But the most powerful thing will always be infrastructure projects, and will always be real world utility projects. We've been saying this for many, many, many years, and the day will come. And when the day comes, I will triumph. Yeah. Thank you, Alex. Incredible. Mark, are you there with us?
I'm here. Unfortunately, not there.
Oh man, I
Okay.
know. Wish I could
Well,
give you.
digitally.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Wish I could just say, hey, how you doing, Mark?
Yeah, good man. Good. Yeah, there is Ninja on. Ninja on.
Nope.
He should be.
He's
No?
got-
Oh, yeah, yes.
He is.
Yeah.
You are. Did you see? Are we being recorded still?
Yes.
Did you see the post that I sent you? We've been talking about AI,
Yeah.
NVIDIA, and AWS.
Yeah.
It's a partnership, or is it just that they're buying
It's a
more?
partnership. No, it's a partnership.
Yeah.
Partnership.
That's not a surprise.
Early stages and funded.
Damn.
Of course, it's funded.
So I'm guessing Nvidia stock's pumped, right?
I mean, it always does. When does it not, bro?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I have got a question for you, Mr. Harding. I've got a question for you, Mr. Harding. Where do we think Solana's going to go?
I told you this before. It's going to do I think it's going to do exactly what Ethereum did. I think it's around the prices that Ethereum was at when we first started Blockchain Sensei. Ethereum was around 150.
Yeah.
People, this is going to go to like $1,000. And then it went to almost free. So
Yeah.
I think I say it all the time. Nothing is new. History just repeats itself.
That's a fact.
You're just basically using what you know to see if the narrative of the future fits. So everything we're saying might not happen, but you just got to gain your own knowledge to see if the narrative fits.
Thank you.
100%. And yeah, no, I agree.
Although what we saw yesterday in the dojo call, where we was looking at some of these new Telegram games.
Oh yeah, it's disgusting.
It's mad. I'm actually scared. This is one of the things that I can say.
Yeah.
That I was thinking whilst I was at this event is the moment TikTok shop.
Oh my god! Don't.
the moment.
Don't goes on that
blockchain
thing.
The moment they
oh my god,
start
bro.
advertising Telegram games.
Don't you dare! Don't, Michael. That is a wrap. Oh, that is a wrap.
It's done.
Oh, that's
Ton to overtake Soul? Question mark.
Potentially.
Ooh, potentially.
From what I saw yesterday, potentially.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
If they clock, I've said it multiple times. Whoever clocks the TikTok game wins.
Yeah.
But Telegram has got very TikTokable games.
Oh my god.
Like very.
Oh my god.
So
wow, that is.
Got 1 billion users already, and then you combine that with TikTok and gaming.
No, that's crazy. Mind blown. Incredible.
Yeah, so
cool. Okay, we got Ken. Ken, can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just taking it in, bro.
Nice.
Just chilling.
Yeah, chilling, just taking it all in. Gonna go and do my research, just find out a bit more about what's been talked about.
Love that. Love that. Any questions?
Not right now.
Amazing. Thank you, man. Appreciate you tuning in.
No worries.
Blessings. Well, I think that wraps up the game, guys.
You know what? I'm gonna note this. Remember how I always look at the audience numbers in relation to when it's good buying time?
Yeah.
This is buying time.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because the markets are primed and ready.
Yeah.
The 1020s have crossed over on the TA.
Yeah.
And we've got a low audience number.
Yeah.
So
this is Mike's indicator.
This is one of the biggest.
I can also confirm this is what I believe. This is what I posted in the daily Ninja and J chat in the dojo. Like,
yeah,
it's now, because before I was like very stable coin heavy, and now it's like time to say bye to the stables. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's all fitting. One of the things that I can say from earlier is today in the House of Commons was the first time that there was both somebody from Labour and Conservative.
That actually came to the crypto talk.
It went off.
And it's because Coinbase have done a big chess move. They have got former Chancellor of the Exchequer, George Osborne, as their advisor.
In Coinbase?
In Coinbase.
What?
That's a big chess move.
But is that Coinbase UK or Coinbase in
Coinbase
globally?
Yeah.
Globally.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The guy that used to carry the red briefcase before Rishi,
mad.
That's who they've got.
Mad.
Coinbase move.
So there we go.
This
is.
Ooh.
I think that kind of shows that the UK is open to.
Yeah, they've been.
Now, the key thing is that the Labour guys were there.
Yeah.
That's the key thing.
Yeah.
Like, for them to even show face in that room with crypto, and stand with crypto, and Coinbase,
crazy, bro. Crazy, bro.
Wow.
I think that's the sign.
Quick question with regards to the crypto regulation in the UK. Do you reckon that there's enough swing voters to swing a vote in an election in the UK if they mention crypto?
No, hell no.
There's not enough crypto. Yeah. No, that's not going to save it. They think that will save it, but it's not.
Yeah, we're not there yet. We're not there yet at all, in my opinion.
But yeah, so now we basically now know whoever's in power isn't anti-blockchain. So interesting times.
Yeah. Anyway, That is the game, guys. And if you stay to the end, you get the juicy sauce, right?
Cool.
Every time.
Turn off the live, and I just want to chat to everybody.
Many blessings. Ninja, please shut off the live.
Yeah.
Thank you.